For years, the story of residential solar has been the same. If you own a home, you can install a rooftop array, as long as it's facing in the right direction and not too much shade. While costs have dropped, it still feels like a massive construction project with layers of permits and approvals from the city and utility. But a new chapter is starting, at least here in the US. This is the era of plug-in solar. No roof required, no 20-year lease, and critically, no complex permit process. Whether you rent or own, have a balcony, a patio, or just a sunny window, you can now unbox your own power plant and plug directly into any outlet in your house. It's just starting to happen in the US and the UK, and it's changing who gets to own their energy. One of the biggest barriers to solar isn't actually the panels, it's the soft cost. Historically, US utilities have treated tiny 400-watt balcony kits the same as massive industrial plants. Permitting, professional installation, that could often cost more than the hardware itself, crushing your return on investment. Plug-in solar bypasses this entirely. In May of 2025, Utah broke the mold and legalized systems up to 1.2 kilowatts without utility approval. As of early 26, Virginia followed, and nearly 30 other states have similar right-to-solar bills on the floor. By treating these as simple household appliances, we eliminate the need for electricians to rewire your house, an expensive permit process.
If you rent, you're often stuck in a utility trap. You don't get to choose your AC, your stove, your hot water heater. Your landlord does. Often these are older, power-hungry models that you can't replace. You're stuck with the bill for the extra energy it uses. While a typical home has at most 4 major devices that use natural gas, like a furnace, a dryer, hot water heater, almost everything else runs on electricity. And especially in apartments, it's more common to have all electric appliances. Since you can't swap out the appliances, the only way to lower your bill is to change where your power comes from. Plug-in solar is designed specifically for this, by generating your own electricity to offset these inefficiencies. Let's talk about the 1.2 kilowatt limit. You can argue that a small system can't produce enough power to power the whole home, and you're absolutely right. But it isn't meant to. Its job is to offset the base load, the consistent hum of your fridge, your router, your smart home devices that are on all the time during the most expensive part of the day. Because you aren't paying for professional roofers or city inspectors, every dollar goes to the hardware. This makes the ROI far more realistic for the average person. Instead of tens of thousands of dollars for rooftop solar, you can get a setup for $400 or less, and it takes an hour or less to install. In high cost areas like California, where rates can exceed 33 cents per kilowatt hour, a $1,000 kit can pay for itself in as little as 2 to 3 years by reducing the most expensive usage time. Why now is a good question of why we're transitioning or seeing more states adopt plug-in or balcony solar. And it's because electricity expenses are getting more expensive and really fast. National rates are rising by another 4.2% in 2026 alone, continuing a 36% climb over the last 5 years. At the same time, more of the country is moving towards time of use power. In states like California, utility customers can face peak rates of as much as 70 cents per kilowatt hour. This is exactly where plug-in solar shines. Even though you aren't home during the day, your house is still consuming power. A balcony solar kit can help offset those most expensive hours, essentially acting as a bill-shaving appliance that can run whenever the sun is up. Balcony solar is not something new. You can find it throughout the world. Germany leads the pack with about 1.1 million registered units, but the amount of installed is probably closer to 4.4 million. And this isn't just a German trend. The UK has new guidelines on permissionless plug-in systems for flat residents in major cities. Japan and India, in dense urban high-rises, are normal to have these sold right along washing machines and other standard appliances for renters. This technology is user-friendly and utility-friendly because of dynamic throttling, which provides real-time sensors to ensure the panels only produce what you need, resulting in zero export, so no power is ever leaked back to the grid. The era of permissionless energy has arrived and will continue to expand the United States. It's affordable, safe, and when you move, the solar moves with you. It's the first time renters really have a chance to fight back against rising utility prices and inefficiencies of older appliances that are provided by the landlords. Not taking into account geographic or seasonality, the average cost per kilowatt in the United States is 19 cents. And the peak sun, on average, is about 5 hours a day. That means you could save about 6 kilowatts or $1.14 per day. While it won't buy you a cup of coffee every day, it will save you on expenses in the long run.